Well, our South Carolina Department of Agriculture is just one of the best things that's going. And one of the things that makes it so much fun is that they've got all kinds of programs that try to help people who are entrepreneurs and trying to do things just a little bit different. And you, Jennifer Badger, are responsible for the Specialty Foods Association.
Yes, ma'am. So the Specialty Foods Association has a list of resources for entrepreneurs like Will here, co-packers, bottlers, label makers, anything that they might need that we can help connect them and further their business.
So you're going to do a lot of the legwork for them. Help them. They don't have to look everything up. You've got places that are known, good quality places that they can, if they do make arrangements with them, they're going to be in good shape.
Yes, ma'am.
Well,
Exactly.
tell us about this wonderful fellow you brought here tonight.
Well, Will is with Savvy Foods, and he's actually one of our newest South Carolina Specialty Food members. And I'm going to let him take it away and tell us a little bit about his line of sauces and some new projects that they've got coming up.
And well, these may be newly on the market, but I know from experience there have been many, many years of testing and formulation and testing and tasting.
Oh yeah, I've actually had a lot of great feedback from you over this. You've definitely helped me cultivate the products that are now on shelves.
I like to be in the Lacey kitchen. Well, let's talk about these wonderful things.
Yes, ma'am. We have our bourbon honey mustard, which is kind of our nice blended honey mustard Carolina barbecue sauce. You know, I like to say it's the best of both worlds.
And you said that one of the nice things about bourbon being in it is that you should always have a little something that goes for the chef too. Is that right?
Oh, it's one for the pot, two for the cook.
Yeah.
You know.
And I believe your sauces are bottled in South Carolina, in Charleston, aren't they?
Yes, ma'am. Right in Charleston. We're based here in Columbia. But yeah, bottled in Charleston. That's, as you know, where I was born. So kind of get the best of both worlds with that as well.
And what do you like to
South
use
Carolina
that
products.
Yes,
Very
very
much.
much so.
South Carolina.
Yeah. And what is that one particularly good on?
Well, with this one, today we actually have pulled pork, which is great with pulled pork. It's also wonderful with wild game marinade. Then, of course, you know, with it being a little bit of a honey mustard, we get the nice chicken fingers and things like that.
All righty.
Yes, ma'am.
And what's next?
Well, did you want to talk about the burger?
Let's go ahead and go through the sauces
Okay,
first.
perfect. Then next we actually have our original sauce, which you know very well, is our Savvy blend. Which
Named
is
for our wonderful yellow lab, the first of the long line of yellow labs in the Lacey family.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
matriarch.
Our
the
spiritual founder.
That's true, she is.
Yes, ma'am. It's a tomato Dijon blend, so you get a nice sweetness to it. You also get a nice tang with it. You know, it's probably our most versatile product, I would say.
Okay.
You know, I like to put it in a frying pan with onions, peppers. It doesn't burn. Nice caramelization with it. So pretty much
The right amount of sweetness, not too sweet.
Yes, ma'am. Exactly.
And it looks like on the labels of these, you've got the different proteins that they go well on, right?
Yeah, it's kind of a nice little, you know, when a consumer's in the market, you know, see like, oh, well, wow, you know, I have some venison in the refrigerator.
Okay.
You know, I have this that I need to get out before it goes bad. So.
And what about this last one here?
Our last one is our mole sauce, which is kind of, I would say it's our most unique for sure. I suffered through years of being what I like to call my chicken finger stage, and my family were lucky to take a trip to Mexico when I was little, and I think my mother got a little tired of me eating chicken Alfredo and chicken fingers the entire time, so she sat me down and said, "Here, try this, you'll like it, I promise," and she was not wrong.
One of the things that I remember when we were working on that one, and I'd be up there with your mama, is with the help of the South Carolina Specialty Foods people, trying to find the quality ingredients that you could put into that. The mole sauce was really a challenge, as I remember.
It really was. It's so bold. The depth of flavor on it is just incredible. So, you know, you don't want to do anything to jeopardize the end quality of the product. So it took a long time to get, but you know, we found the right products. We actually use a local coffee company, Loveland Coffee. They provide us with a nice cold brew.
As well.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
And I think that's something that's happening a lot among the people who are in your organization. There's a lot of collaboration going on.
There's a lot. Yeah, we just had our annual meeting last week. Will was there, and a lot of great networking happening within the specialty food realm for sure.
Well, let's talk about some of these. I think we're going to start down here.
Yeah, definitely. This is you know, our pulled pork, which actually, you know, I love crock pots. Crock pots are your friend.
Lifesavers.
Very much so. So, you know, you can put pork in the crock pot. You can put chicken, turkey, you know, whatever you have in the refrigerator. Put it on, and you can actually use this as a crock pot sauce.
Ooh.
So a little low and slow, as I will try to do low and slow with the pour. I mean, I don't want to get anything on your tablecloth.
Well, I think it's your mother's tablecloth, so
Sorry,
she's not
Mom.
going to get mad at me. Just delicious.
That
Yes,
looks like
ma'am.
a true South Carolina
Isn't it, though?
barbecue sandwich right there.
Oh yeah, all the good stuff. It does well, I think, with barbecue. But like we said earlier,
And what else would you use that one on?
It's one of my favorite wild game marinades, like a mustard fried venison.
Oh.
It's very good.
That's unique.
Yeah, you hear that mustard fried a lot, and this would be a great way to
Yes,
shortcut
ma'am.
it, wouldn't it?
Oh, big
I think
time.
you like to do that. I think you like to find ways to use these to try to say, well, what have I got in the refrigerator, and how can I make it exciting?
Very much. Growing up, that's my
y'all
favorite
did.
meals.
Yeah.
What do we have in the refrigerator? All right, we don't want to be wasteful. My mother always said, "Waste not, want not."
Yeah. Okay.
But
Okay. And then let's see
Then
what we got here.
this is it's a cheeseburger with a little bit of a twist. I couldn't not do something really fun, so it's stuffed with macaroni and cheese. But don't worry, there's vegetables on the plate, so we're covered. We're covered there. But with this, I love the Savvy's blend with this. It's a great burger sauce. We're on the road a lot, and heaven forbid we have to go through a drive-through. We will carry a bottle with us to boost a burger. But just a little or a lot. It's not bad if you go a little overboard.
And right now we're just pouring these sauces on, but I would think you said the versatility of these sauces is what makes them great. You can use them over top of things to pour it on, or in the marinade, or just while you're cooking it too.
Their versatility is really fun. Marinade with all of them in the cooking process, and then as a condiment, as we can see here.
Chicken fingers. I mean, chicken tenders. Excuse me. No.
Third time's the charm. Third time's the charm. Yes, smoked chicken wings.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things in the world. And with these, we actually have a dry rub that we're developing.
Ooh,
that
fun.
I think people will expect to see that fairly soon. Savvy Foods line of spice blends and dry rubs. But a traditional mole is great with chicken. This is no exception here. It's great to have a little dip. We have a little sauce cup for later. But you can marinate with it. Do grilled chicken breast.
You can also do cookies.
Exactly.
Right.
A nice little showcase of the versatility. You go from a chicken wing, and then you have dessert right next to it, all made from the same bottle.
And I think that when we were talking about collaboration, one of your other members did something when you had your rollout, didn't they?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, Sweet Cream company down on Main Street, actually. The day after we picked up our pallets of sauce, we did a small batch collaboration of actually a mole and buttermilk ice cream. It's one of my favorite things in the
They
world.
do a lot of fun things there.
So what else in these wonderful cookies?
These cookies are actually a blend of a mole and Nutella. So it's kind
The
of like
hazelnut spread.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, how delicious!
It's kind of like a snickerdoodle, but I like to say elevated, because it's different.
Snickerdoodle inspired, right? Just like the mole inspired.
Pretty much, yeah.
This is just, I think that what y'all are doing at the Agriculture Department is you're really, as you said, you've done a lot of the research. You can tell people how to get started. You can help them and walk them through the process. And for people at home, it's, Valentine's Day is coming up, and there are wonderful things that what do you give people? You've got a great wish book there, don't you?
It's a great wish book is probably what we
Hold
should
that
have
up,
named
please.
it, Amanda. But this is our new South Carolina Specialty Foods catalog, and you can find this on our website, or you can request a hard copy if you like. But the website is just SCSFA.org, and like you said, a lot of these make some really great Valentine's Day presents. And
if you can't remember all those initials, can you just go to the South Carolina Department of Agriculture
Yes,
website
ma'am. Yes,
and
ma'am.
find you through that?
Of course.
Okay. And then, Will, if people want to know where your things are and more about your company, what's the best way for them to learn about you?
Well, we actually have a website, www.savvy.
And how do you spell savvy?
SAVVY.
SAVVY.
Yes, ma'am. Savvy-foods.com.
All right.
But we're also on Instagram. We love our food pictures.
I like your food pictures too.
I think everybody does. There's lots of likes on the food pictures.
You eat with your eyes first.
Yes, you do. So savvy-foods.com. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming, and thank you always for bringing somebody who represents your organization. Y'all just have a great group of people.
Thank you, Amanda.